Okay, so at this point we're going to go ahead and take it out of the plastic mold, right? Because I had it back here just to give it some support. So we're going to go ahead and take it out. Okay, and you can go ahead and try to remove this, which wouldn't be so bad of an idea. You could also leave it to let it dry. But if you can take it off, or some of it, right? If you can just remove some of it, it's good. It will just let it air out and dry a little more. Okay. And let's see. Then the other thing that we want to do, okay, is because right now the clay is soft, and let me tell you, when it gets hard, it's really going to be hard to like trim this outside edge. So what you can do now is with a let's see if we have one here, is to use a felt knife. Here we go. To use your felting knife, and to go ahead and trim this. Trim it, and I wouldn't necessarily, let's see. It's not such a bad idea to leave some space right in here. In other words, rather than trimming it all the way here. Although you can actually, because then we can make the holes here for if we want to do some hair or not. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Actually, let me see. Yeah, let's actually do that. Let's do that. Now be careful, because you can't really push this down too much. It doesn't have that support anymore. So let me see. Let me go up here. Okay. So I've cut that out. And now right over here, right, when I'm cutting it round, I'm going to kind of cut in a little bit and then out again, just to accentuate the temples. I'm going to do a little bit over here too. I might come back in here and put some of those wrinkles back in. And right over here. Okay, so I want to come back in here. I'm going to smooth some of these spots out. Right. Over in here. Smooth some of these things out. Now remember, this is still very malleable. You don't have that plastic support anymore, and you are removing the paper, which was adding some structure to it. Wouldn't worry too much about the paper. You can always remove this later after your piece dries. Okay, so let me see. I'm not sure if I like that wrinkle there too much. All right. Okay, so here we go. And now, you know, while the clay is wet or somewhat, you know, dry enough, it's not a bad idea to go ahead and cut out these holes for the eyes and for the mouth.